there were times when we'd go entire days without talking. It wasn't until we'd open up our mouths and hear the sound of our own unfamiliar voices we'd even realize. But what were we to do when there simply wasn't anything else to do? You see, we suffered from apathy back then, product of the war. Doc, I've wondered my whole life, why do we hold hate in such high esteem that we'd consider it opposite or equal to love? Would apathy not be a more equal rival to love?
Well, you have a valid point, Charles. How are you feeling today?
Like death.
You're not old enough to die yet, Charles?
Tell me, Doc, what is the appropriate age for one to die? I can't die yet. My brother's son is on his way here from California to visit me. The clever boy didn't even know I existed until a few months ago. I received a letter in the mail that included that picture of him. Found me all on his own. Poor boy looks just like his daddy. But thank God he did not inherit his blatant stupidity. I sure would like to tell the boy a story about his father.
I'll bet you would.
I ever tell you about the war, Doc?
I was there, Charles. But I don't suppose that's gonna stop you from telling me about it.
You was a sawbones, huh?
Sure was.
I took a bullet in the leg in the war. I was one of the lucky ones. I got to keep it. I ever tell you that story, Doc?
Oh, a time of three.
I'll tell it to you again. I'm gonna kill you.
Y'all two quit it. Don't you have anything better to do?
Not really. Sally, we can't thank you enough for helping us out.
Don't call me Sally.
All right, LaSalle, calm down.
Don't you tell me to calm down. I let you two war deserters hide out on my land, and y'all leave your uniforms hanging in the trees for all to see? What's the matter with you? Charles, our mothers were sisters, so you're the last family I have left. And Nathaniel, any family of Charles is family of mine. Both of you are welcome to stay here, but the uniforms, you've got to get rid of them.
Found each other again, would you have guessed it, on the battlefield.
He hardly looked a day older than I had last seen him. Without knowing the other had, we'd both joined up as soon as the war started.
What are you fools gonna do? Hide out till the war ends? Could be half a lifetime for all we know.
We could go to California and dig for some gold.
I'm not going to California. It's an awful place.
Why come back to Kentucky after all this time, Charles?
Well, the way I have it figured, Kentucky is relatively neutral in this war. In my mind, that makes it as good a place as any to hide.
You were always terrible at hide and go seek.
Yeah, he was. His head's too big.
Not as big as them floppy ears of yours.
Got my floppy ears from my father.
All right. Stay as long as you like, boys. But just do something useful while you're here and quit playing around. Winter will be here before we know it, so chop some firewood.
She's crazy.
I don't even like beans. What's wrong, brother?
Nathaniel, aren't you angry?
Not really, no.
Well, don't you ever get angry?
Well, if I drink too much of that mountain liquor, I'm not to be poked at.
No, I mean with circumstances, with people. Does it ever just make you angry?
Afraid I don't know what you're talking about, brother.
Just forget about it, brother. Let's get back to work.
Hello, friends.
Can we help you?
Name's Jake. Just passing through. Need some help with that wood?
No, sir, I think we got it handled, but thank you kindly.
Sure. I'm pretty handy with an axe. That's not bad. I like this guy, Charles. Tell you what, I have to cut that wood there for a cup of water and a piece of food. How about that? That sounds like a deal. What do you think, Charles?
Well, if you're convinced, Nathaniel, let's chop this wood.
How come you boys ain't fighting in the war? Well, come on now. Y'all deserters?
Afraid so.
Me too. Didn't last 2 days in there. So I snuck out, headed down this way, and found work at the Bohannon place up the road. Y'all Confederate or Union?
Union.
Confederate.
How did that happen?
It's a long story.
You could say that again.
It's a long story. We got the same daddy, but different mamas.
Whew. Stranger and stranger.
Yeah, our mamas weren't proud of it, but they raised us together for a little while, did the best they could.
When times got tough here in Kentucky and they split us up. My mom took me up north to Illinois. But Charles sure got drugged out south to Louisiana.
It's quite the story you boys got there.
Well, we don't tell it much.
Well, I appreciate the hospitality, boys, but I'm gonna get some shut-eye if you don't mind.
You know, I think I might join you.
It's been a long day.
You can say that again.
Well, you boys go on to bed. I got a couple things I'm gonna tend to here. And I'll be right behind you. Lots of wood chopping tomorrow.
Hey, wake up.
Nathaniel, wake up. Nathaniel, can we help you?
We're looking for a fella. Y'all boys seen anybody unfamiliar come around here?
No, sir.
Little ugly fella about yay tall.
The only people I've seen lately, they were in my dreams and they weren't fellas.
Fair enough. Y'all boys seen anybody that looks out of place? Come on down to the Bohannon plantation and report it. We had a field worker run off with a bag of our money.
Charles,
What?
look at this.
Where did you get that? Put it away.
Found it in my pocket.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Doc, it was $1,000. More money than we'd ever seen in our entire lives. Couldn't spend a penny. Ain't that how life goes?
Sometimes.
We should have taken that money and ran.
Guess who?
Oh my. Who is it?
Hello, anime.
Oh my. Charles? What are you doing here?
Just passing through, but aren't you glad to see me?
I suppose. Yes, I am happy to see you. I haven't seen you since you were
14.
14.
Truth be told, there hasn't been a day go by that I haven't thought about you.
Charles, it's awfully forward of you.
I'm sorry.
Truth to be told, I've thought about you from time to time. Wondered how you been. I hoped you were well. How long are you gonna be here?
I don't know just yet. Time will tell.
Well, just don't run off this time without saying goodbye.
Nathaniel, don't make me climb down out of this tree. I know you see me reading.
It's LaSalle. Now she's acting funny.
She tends to do that.
Real funny. Charles, something else I've been meaning to talk to you about. What are we gonna do about all this money? I'm getting real nervous carrying it on me.
What do you propose?
Well, I don't know.
Can't really spend it.
Well, no, not here. We could go somewhere else, though.
Nathaniel, I'm not ready to leave just yet.
Why not?
I'm afraid that's hard to explain.
Charles. But what am I gonna do with you?
Come away with me.
Charles?
That's what you can do with me. Come away with me.
Excuse me?
Have you ever been anywhere out of the state of Kentucky, Anna Mae?
Well, I've been to Indiana a time or two.
Well, let's go somewhere else. Just you and me,
You mean elope?
if that's what you want to call it.
I can't leave.
Why not?
My father. He'd kill me. He'd kill me now if he knew I was with you. I'm sorry, Charles. It's just the way things are.
Don't you ever get tired of the way things are?
Well, yes, but I can't change them.
Why not?
They're just the way things are.
Do you know what this is?
It's a book.
And in books, things are always what they're supposed to be.
Make-believe.
Yeah, make believe. But emphasis on the word make. In books, someone always has the courage to make what they believe come true. And what if the only difference between what's real and what's make believe is a little courage?
Charles, you ain't changed a bit.
Charles, we gotta do something. Night's getting cold. I feel a terrible Kentucky winter coming on. I can feel it in my bones.
What is there to do, Nathaniel?
We can make Florida in a week or two. I fought with a boy in my regiment that was from there. Says ain't nothing but criminals down there. We fit right in.
Well, we ain't really criminals, are we?
No, I reckon not.
I like to think we're not.
Charles,
Yeah?
there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Well, what is it?
You know how I told you LaSalle's been acting real funny?
Yeah, as she tends to do.
Real funny.
Come on out with it.
I don't really...
Charles, I brought y'all some leftovers from the church meeting. Couldn't carry it all, though. Go run on up back to the house and get the rest of it. Left it on my front porch. And keep your head down. How long you think we got?
About 15 minutes. I was just about to tell him.
What?
About us.
Why?
'Cause he's my brother and he needs to know.
I don't know, Nathaniel.
He'd be fine with it. He wants both of us to be happy.
I know that, but
But what?
something's just different about him.
What you mean?
Ever since y'all been back. He seems troubled, easy to anger.
Well, he ain't the same kid he was when he left. Neither of us are.
I don't know. You ain't really changed much, Nathaniel.
We both saw a lot of killing in the war. It changed both of us. Charles just doesn't deal with it that good. I can see it in his eyes sometimes. When he gets lost in that head of his.
Hey! This is Bohannon from the Bohannon plantation. I need to talk to you. Hey!
Nathaniel! Sal! We got trouble!
What the hell y'all doing?
Charles, you let him go right now. He ain't done nothing wrong.
What's he done right?
We are grown adults. We can do whatever we want.
Ain't you got something to say?
I told her we should tell you, brother.
Whoa.
Hey, Charles. What? Look at these rocks. I don't care about no rocks, but they're interesting. Tell me when you find something more interesting. Here. What is it? I made us necklaces. Out of what? My rocks. Well, maybe they are interesting.
Daddy, there's something I need to discuss with you.
What is it, my dear?
You see, I've taken a liking to a boy and he to me.
And who is this boy?
Do you remember that boy who used to come over to our house and borrow our books and used to sit and teach me how to read?
I do remember, yes.
See, I've been seeing him a lot lately and I've taken a liking to him.
I don't like where this is going one bit.
Father, I really do like him.
I too have seen this boy and he's troubled, lowly and troubled.
But Father.
No more, May.
Father!
I'll have no more.
Father, please.
Anna May?
Kentucky was different. It wasn't the North and it wasn't the South. It wasn't anything really, but it had everything. There were those who were for secession and those who were against it. There were those who were for slavery and those who were against it. I thought we would be all right. I thought the war would end and we'd be free here in Kentucky. We weren't free.
I'm not sure I follow your meaning.
We weren't enslaved to other men. We were enslaved to our own misfortune.
What are you reading?
It's Three Musketeers. Sure book. Last one I borrowed before my mama drugged me away. Probably read it 1,000 times since. You can have it back if you like.
That's all right. It's doing you a lot more good than it is me.
Thank you. It's my favorite.
What do you like about it?
The excitement and adventure mostly. Complete and total lack of apathy.
Charles,
Yes?
can I ask you a question?
Whatever you like.
What are you doing here?
I've already told you that.
I mean, truly. What are you doing here? Why aren't you fighting in the war like all the other men your age?
You just had to ask, didn't you? It was either run away from the war or be killed by my own brother. Nathaniel and I did what we had to do.
So you're deserters.
Yes.
Well, I can't judge Charles. I don't know nothing about war, but I do know my father. He won't give me away to a war deserter.
I don't think I have any reason to stay around here, Anna Mae.
Nathaniel? What do you want?
I want you to go down to the creek with me.
I ain't got no time for you today. I am going hunting.
Sorry I didn't tell you sooner, brother.
I'm sorry I ran you up a tree.
I'm sorry you're such an ugly Confederate.
I'm sorry the sal's the best you can do.
You win.
Well, what do we have here, boys?
Got us a couple lumberjacks. This one here's Paul Bunyan.
Search them.
This feller's got a bunch of money, boss. This one's got a bunch, too.
Boys, is this my money? Get them up on their feet. Boys, boys, you've been found out. We done found the thief who stole my money. He said he gave a portion of it to the yellow bellies down the road. He was punished, but that didn't satisfy me. I require a lot more payment for that transgression. And being as my daughter has taken a liking to you, and being as I find that unacceptable, I'm gonna let you make the payment.
Gentlemen! Now, the way I figure it, boys, that water's deep enough to hide your dead bodies till long after I'm gone. If you all value your lives, you'll slowly lower your guns and get down on your knees. I mean right now!
As she says, boys.
Mr. Bohannon, how well you figure your plantation will continue to operate if I blow your brains out?
Now listen here, Sally.
Don't call me Sally!
LaSalle.
I see you at all the church meetings, Mr. Bohannon, and I don't find these goings-on to be particularly churchy of you. Now you and your boys best get up off my land as quick as you can and ask the good Lord for forgiveness before I decide to become an instrument of his wrath.
I don't want no more trouble. We're out of here.
LaSalle did not too often woo the world with her words, but it does not mean she did not know how to use them.
Now, you told me how LaSalle died, a sickness. But what about your brother? How did he die?
I haven't told you that, Doc.
No, sir.
I suppose not. I don't like to tell that story. Can't say I've ever told anyone that story. I think now's the time.
Well, now, Charles, you don't have to tell me if it's going to upset you. You don't need that right now.
Doc, nobody's heard as many of my stories as you. Might as well be the one to hear it. Now listen good.
Charles, we have something we need to tell you.
It's important.
No easy way to say it, so might as well just come out with it.
It's good news, maybe. Well, I think it is.
What is it?
Charles?
Sally! Who's got the guns this time, Sally? And why is this boy sitting? You special, son? When a man's got a pistol to your head, you're on his time, not your own.
What do you want, Bohannon?
What do I want? I'd say revenge, but I don't quite think revenge has the right ring to it. You think I, Stuart Bohannon, one of Kentucky's most revered plantation owners, is gonna let some puny little girl make a mockery of me in front of my men and get away with it? I don't think so! Let me tell you what's gonna happen. One of you are gonna die today. One of you or all of you. Makes no difference to me.
Bohannon, all this ain't necessary. Let's just talk it through. I'm sure you can be compensated for your troubles in some other way.
Shut her up. Move one more inch and you're gonna die. Billy, get the quiet one to his feet. Billy, give him your pistol.
Boss?
Do as you're told. Pistol now. I tell you what's gonna happen here. One of those two's gonna die today, and you're gonna pick which one. And you've got about 20 seconds to put a bullet in one of their heads.
Then we all die.
What's that?
We all die.
What did you say?
We all die.
Makes no difference to me.
No! Brother, kill me.
You have to.
No.
Listen, I was with child. You have to take care of them. Just kill me. Do it. I love you, brother. Just do it. Do it.
No!
I miss him, Doc.
Charles, now, this isn't good for your heart.
They should be, they were the good ones.
Now,
not
Charles,
me.
calm down now. Calm down now. Charles.
Be Michael.
Yes, sir, I am. Who might you be?
I'm your uncle's doctor. I hate to inform you, but he passed away earlier this afternoon.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, your uncle, he wanted to be here to tell you the stories all about your parents himself. Your uncle was quite a storyteller.
I would have really enjoyed that.
Well, I do have something for you, though. Now, I wrote down all your uncle's stories that he told me while he was in my care. Will you be staying for the funeral?
I believe I will, yes.